My name is Mike Cowart. Born and raised in Nashville. Have been a worship leader most of my life. Have been able to, with the worship, been able to travel with Carmen, playing guitar for him, leading worship with Carmen. Have been involved with Celebrate Recovery, leading worship with Celebrate Recovery, because myself, I'm a recovering sexaholic, and it's just a true blessing to see, to look back, where God has brought me today. So growing up in a Christian home, great family. At about 10 years old, I came across a magazine that I just happened to open it up, and there were naked women. I get in high school, begin to drive. I put on my baseball hat and walk into the gas station, look around, see if anybody knew me, and it's kind of like, I'll take that magazine right there. But I always thought, what's not a big deal? All the guys are doing it. I get into college, and I met this girl. We started seeing each other, and I began to, start partying a little bit on the weekends, and ended up, she and I slept together. That opened up a whole new ballgame for me. I started seeing some other girls, and just kind of continued down that path. Once I get married one day, life will be bliss, and it won't be a problem. We became isolated in our marriage. I had my world, she had her world. It's around 97, 98, that's when I discovered the internet. It was almost like I had this other love, besides the woman that I'd married, I still had another lover, and that was pornography. It had a grip on my soul. And addiction is progressive. It's like you get a little bit and you want some more. Ended up having an affair. And I said, this is it. She's not going to give me any more chances. And she calls and she says, I'm going to file for divorce next week. And I just sat there and just, watching my world slowly cave in. You want to see my kids at their house and leaving, you're watching that garage door shut, just a symbol of just my sin, just watching it close. I just began a journey of looking at, okay, I'm out of control, and I need help. Began working with these guys, leading worship, and just meeting some awesome people. Found some guys in my life that would, that I could be real and honest with. In the midst of all that, some other guys called me from another church. They said, hey, we've heard you lead worship. And they said, well, tell us about yourself. I said, okay. And I laid it out. And they said, well, that's awesome. And I said, really? I said, yeah. They said, that's who we want to meet. That's who we want to reach, is, broken people. Just watching God transform me into what He's called me to be and what He's called me to do. Because I could always go back to, that stuff is one click away. That path of destruction is just one click away. And I just began to write some songs. God laid some songs in my heart. And that's when I began writing the song called You. Just all the things I'd held on to, and just I couldn't let them go. Because I thought that those things were the things that were going to bring me comfort, But then to look at what God had done for me, that He came to release me from that stuff. Searching in the night, trying to find a way to make me feel alive. Even though I know it's killing me inside, I cannot let go. God, I want to just take Him into prayer right now, God, for those that are struggling. God, I just pray right now that you would just take them right where they are and wrap your arms around them. That you love them right where they are, God. I just pray that you just put a miracle in their life to rescue them and you would send someone to pull them out of the bondage. You gotta pray that you just put someone in their life that they can be honest with, because honesty is where the healing happens. Lord God, I just pray that my story will help somebody else down the road that might need to hear the message of freedom. Thank you. Amen.
You are the King of Kings, and you laid down your life and gave up everything. You told me that if I would just believe and put my faith